This is using Acon Extract Dialog as an AudioSuite plugin. We want to make sure that we have our extracts available because we're going to be rendering clips, and before we render any of these clips that we've gone through the trouble of editing, we want to drag a copy to an extract. If we're going to be processing this clip, select the clip, hold down Control Option, and drag down to the extract, Command M to mute it. So let's listen to this first clip. Select it, choose individual clips, and clip by clip. Hit the preview button.
Maria, why isn't your name on this?
We're going to start off with a gentle dialogue cleaning preset.
Maria, why isn't your name on this? Maria, why isn't your name on this? Maria, why isn't your name on this? Maria, why isn't your name on this?
Sounds pretty good already. Let me go through the parameters. This is how much of the background you're going to remove. So as you lower this, you'll get less background. And then we have sensitivity. The more you bring this up, the more aggressive the noise reduction is going to be. The process of working with this is get it as clean as possible without affecting the quality of the voice. An important tool is the solo noise, which allows you to hear only what's being taken out.
Maria, why isn't your name on this? Maria, why isn't your name on this?
This controls the volume of the preview. So usually I'll bring up the attenuation till I start hearing the noise and just bring it back a little bit.
Maria, why isn't your name on this?
The idea is you're not going to remove noise necessarily as you're going to reduce the noise. This plugin actually does a really good job of nearly removing it.
Maria, why isn't your name on this?
Bypass is a good way to A/B what you've done just to make sure you're not affecting the voice too much.
Maria, why isn't your name on this? Maria, why isn't your name on this?
I'm going to render this, but before I do it, I'm going to save it as a preset. That way, if there are other clips that come up that are the same character, same shot, we can just recall the preset. So the way we do that is we go to the top of the plugin, select preset, and before you do anything, you want to choose the settings preferences and choose save plugin settings to session folder. That way it saves it with your session. Now I'm going to save settings as John, scene 14, shot 7. I can tell that from the clip. So now I can recall that whenever I'd like. So if I bring it back up again, I click on factory default, you'll see session settings folder and John scene 14.
Maria, why isn't your name on this?
Before I render, make sure it is backed up to an extract, which it is. Before you hit render, you want to make sure that whole file is checked. The settings create individual files and clip by clip allow you to select whole file. That way, if we need to drag out handles, we have the handles to work with. Select the clip and hit render.
Why isn't your name on this?
John, you go to
So I'm just going to set it back to gentle dialogue cleaning.
John, you go to California. And when you're ready, I'll come to you. You go to California.
Maybe I'll take a
And
little
when you're
more
ready, I'll
out.
come to you. John, you go to California. And when you're ready, I'll come to you. John, you go.
Soloing it, I'm only hearing noise,
You
which
go
is
to
great.
California.
Make sure I drag the clip down to extract, mute it. The whole file is selected. We could render. So now if we play these through,
Maria, why isn't your name on this?
John, you go to California.
maybe with crossfading we could just make that work. There's actually a lot to work with here.
Maria, why isn't your name on this?
John, you go to California.
I'm going to save this as Maria, scene 14, shot 5. I'm on John's clip, so I'll change this to John, and let's hear what it sounds like.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Before I render, make sure I drag it down to an extract, and I'm ready to render. I'm going to use a lot of handles just because these clips do vary quite a bit, and the more handles, the more you're going to sell the transitions.
Why isn't your name on this?
John, you go to California. And when you're ready, I'll come to you.
I'm ready.
And that's the process of working with Acon Extract Dialog as an AudioSuite